Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into a transformative moment that's unfolding right before our eyes. The arrival of the 10/10 portal. This isn't just another spiritual event. It's a monumental shift that promises to unveil truths that have long been hidden. For years, we've been ensnared by a shadow agenda that has subtly manipulated our thoughts, actions, and even our spiritual paths. But the time has come for this to change dramatically. The 10/10 portal is more than just a date on the calendar. It symbolizes a cosmic reset that will allow us to break free from the chains that have bound us for generations. This isn't merely an internal awakening. It's a collective awakening, a chance for humanity to rise and reclaim its true potential. Picture it as a spiritual earthquake, shaking loose the last remnants of an oppressive system that has kept us trapped in cycles of fear, doubt, and confusion. Let's take a moment to explore what this shadow agenda really is. For too long, there have been unseen forces working behind the scenes, influencing our lives in ways we might not even recognize. This agenda thrives on keeping us stuck in lower vibrational states, trapping us in feelings of scarcity and control. It's designed to block our spiritual growth, making progress seem impossible and keeping us in a state of stagnation. Think about your own life. Have you ever felt stuck in your career, your relationships, or your spiritual journey? Those feelings aren't mere coincidences. They're manifestations of a larger, hidden agenda working to maintain its grip on your reality. The 10/10 portal is here to change all that. It serves as a powerful key to unlock everything that has been held back, a moment to step out of the fog and into clarity. As we approach this pivotal moment, it's essential to recognize the energy that the portal brings. Unlike past spiritual events that focused on inner work, this portal is all about breaking free from the limitations imposed upon us. The time has come to align with our true soul's purpose, to step into our power and reclaim control over our lives. This is a turning point, a moment we've all been waiting for. When the 10/10 portal opens, it will dismantle the energetic shackles that have kept humanity bound for so long. For centuries, unseen forces and systemic structures have subtly dictated our reality, influencing not just our external circumstances, but also our internal beliefs, limiting what we perceive as possible. The energies of this portal, however, will act like a cosmic reset button, severing the energetic ties that have tethered us to oppressive systems, outdated mindsets, and restrictive paradigms. As we align with this powerful shift, it's also the perfect time to tap into other tools of manifestation and abundance. Have you heard of the 7-second Tesla ritual, developed by a PhD neuroscientist? This simple yet powerful technique is designed to attract financial prosperity into your life effortlessly. Be sure to check the link in the first pinned comment below for more information. But for now, let's get back into the exploration. This moment marks the beginning of a profound and collective transformation. Imagine it like the cracking of a massive cosmic dam, with waves of high vibrational energy flooding the planet. These energies will break down the barriers that have long kept us trapped in cycles of fear, scarcity, and control. The 10/10 portal isn't just about personal breakthroughs. It's a global event that will send ripples across every aspect of existence, triggering a massive shift in human consciousness. This isn't merely a subtle shift, it's a spiritual revolution. We are on the brink of witnessing one of the most significant spiritual shifts in modern history, a planetary rebirth that will redefine the collective energy of humanity. As the shadow agenda collapses and the illusions it upheld dissolve, those who are open and ready to embrace this monumental change will experience a rapid and powerful acceleration in their personal evolution. Our manifestation powers, once stifled and limited by these shadow forces, will be unlocked and amplified. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will vanish, and the things we've been striving for, whether it's abundance, love, purpose, or spiritual enlightenment, will align with us effortlessly. Imagine a world where your desires and dreams are magnetically drawn to you, not through struggle, but through a harmonious flow of universal energy. This portal offers that potential. Yet, this isn't just about individuals suddenly receiving what they always wanted. It's about the larger vision, the interconnectedness of every soul on this planet. As more and more people awaken to their true purpose, the collective energy will shift from survival and fear-based thinking to one of cooperation, compassion, and creativity. The 10/10ths portal signals the collapse of the old systems that thrived on control and manipulation, and the birth of new paradigms rooted in freedom, unity, and higher consciousness. Those who are attuned to the portal's energies will not only witness these shifts externally, but will also experience profound internal transformations. Old patterns of doubt, fear, and limitation will dissolve, replaced by clarity, empowerment, and spiritual sovereignty. It will feel like the fog is lifting, revealing your path forward with unprecedented clarity. As the barriers between your soul's purpose and your everyday reality are removed, your inner world will align with the universal flow of abundance and possibility. We are entering an era where the limitations imposed by the material world no longer hold power. The 10/10ths portal will dismantle the false matrix that has dictated so much of human life, revealing the true potential of what we can achieve both individually and collectively. This transformation is not happening by chance. It is a cosmic event that has been prophesied, one that will elevate the consciousness of the planet and unlock the infinite potential that has been dormant within us for so long. The ripple effect of this portal will be felt in all aspects of life: our relationships, careers, spiritual practices, and even how we interact with the earth. As these energies sweep across the globe, they will inspire movements of change in society, opening up opportunities for healing, collaboration, and the birth of new systems that reflect the higher frequencies of love, compassion, and unity. The 10/10ths portal is not just a date. It is a pivotal moment in the grand cosmic plan, a portal of liberation and ascension for those who are ready to embrace it. This is our time to reclaim our power, step into our soul's purpose, and co-create the new world that is emerging before us. The great transformation is not just coming, it's already here. So how do we prepare for this monumental shift? First and foremost, we must recognize that the energy of the 10/10ths portal is already at work in our lives, whether we realize it or not. Many of you may have experienced vivid dreams that challenge your perception of reality, or perhaps you've had sudden emotional outbursts that release feelings you didn't even know were buried within you. These experiences are signs of the portal's energy, preparing you for the powerful transformation ahead. Additionally, you might feel a growing desire to detach from material distractions. Things that once seemed important may suddenly feel irrelevant. This is your spirit's way of simplifying your life, making space for something much greater. Embrace this urge. It's a vital part of your preparation for the shift. However, as we move toward this new reality, we must also acknowledge the resistance that will inevitably arise. The shadow agenda won't go down without a fight. You may find yourself doubting your path, questioning your purpose, or facing unexpected challenges. These obstacles are not signs of failure. They are indications that you are on the brink of a breakthrough. The agenda is fighting to maintain its grip, but now, more than ever, you have the power to rise above it. In this time of transition, it's crucial to stay grounded and aligned with your higher self. Remember, the chaos you may experience is simply the last remnants of an old world crumbling away, making way for the new. This is a pivotal moment to stand firm in your truth and refuse to be drawn back into the trap of fear and confusion. As we navigate this transformative journey, it's important to remember that you are not alone. Each of us is an active participant in this cosmic event, and the energy of the 10/10 portal is aligning us with our higher purpose. Embrace the notion that you are a conscious co-creator of the new world that is emerging. This is an invitation to step up and take on your role as a lightworker, a guide, and a leader during this transformative time. With the portal's energy, you may discover that the abilities you've admired in others have been lying dormant within you, waiting for this exact moment to awaken. Your intuition may sharpen in ways you never expected, leading you toward clarity and insight. Perhaps you'll find yourself having visions or dreams that carry profound messages. Trust these moments. They are not coincidences, but rather reminders that you have been preparing for this transformation your entire life. To nurture these emerging powers, start by acknowledging your potential. Often, we are our own biggest obstacles because we doubt our capabilities. By accepting that you have access to these higher abilities, you begin to activate them. Allow the energy of the portal to guide you. You're not merely stepping into a new chapter. You're entering an entirely new reality where the old rules no longer apply. The 10/10 portal is not just a marker of an end. It signifies the beginning of something magnificent. This moment serves as an ignition point for the greatest journey you will ever embark upon. Everything you thought you knew about yourself, your purpose, and the world around you is being rewritten. This transformation isn't happening to you. It's happening for you and, more importantly, because of you. As we prepare for the profound energetic shift brought by the 10/10 portal, it's crucial to align ourselves with its transformative energy. While the portal itself is a powerful force, our active participation in the process will allow us to harness its full potential. Here are some concrete steps you can take to ensure that you're ready to step into this new reality with clarity, purpose, and empowerment. Release old patterns. One of the most important steps in preparing for the portal's energy is to release old patterns that no longer serve you. These could be outdated beliefs, habits, or narratives that have kept you stuck in cycles of limitation and stagnation. The first step is awareness. Take a moment to identify these limiting patterns. Ask yourself, what stories have I been telling myself that hold me back? For example, do you find yourself thinking things like, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve success, or change is too hard? These are narratives imposed either by past experiences, societal conditioning, or even the shadow agenda that thrives on keeping you in a lower vibrational state. Once you've identified these patterns, write them down. The act of putting them on paper helps externalize them, making it easier to see them for what they are, old energy that no longer aligns with your evolving self. After writing them down, take a moment to reflect on how these beliefs have shaped your life. How have they influenced your choices, your relationships, and your sense of self-worth? This reflection is key to understanding the depth of their influence. Now it's time for release. Symbolically tear these written patterns apart or burn them safely as a way of physically and energetically letting them go. This isn't just a ritual. It's an act of reclaiming your power. By releasing these old patterns, you're creating space within yourself for the new, higher frequencies of the 10/10 portal to flow through. This is your signal to the universe that you are ready to shift, evolve, and align with a higher frequency. Embrace abundance. Next, shift your mindset to one of abundance. Often we associate abundance with material wealth, but true abundance goes far beyond finances. It's a state of being, a feeling of fullness, gratitude, and expansion that permeates all aspects of life: your relationships, your sense of purpose, your spiritual growth, and your overall experience of the world. Ask yourself, what would my life look like if I fully embraced abundance in every area? Imagine a life where love, creativity, and opportunities flow effortlessly to you, not through struggle, but through alignment with your soul's true purpose. The 10/10 portal amplifies this mindset of abundance, acting as a cosmic magnifier of what you focus on. To tap into this energy, start by practicing gratitude. Each day, take a moment to reflect on the blessings you already have, no matter how small. Gratitude raises your vibrational frequency, making it easier to attract more abundance into your life. This mindset shift also involves letting go of any scarcity thinking, thoughts that tell you there's not enough to go around, or that you have to compete for success. In the new reality the portal brings, abundance is infinite and available to all who align with it. Embracing abundance also means being open to receiving. Sometimes we unknowingly block the flow of abundance because we don't feel worthy, or we've been conditioned to believe that receiving is selfish. But abundance flows freely to those who accept it with grace. Practice opening your heart and mind to receive, whether it's love, financial prosperity, or spiritual insights. The portal's energy will naturally amplify this process, bringing new opportunities, connections, and insights that align with your highest good. Detachment from the old. As we move closer to the 10/10ths portal, one of the most crucial steps is detachment, letting go of people, situations, or even mindsets that no longer resonate with your higher self. Think of these attachments as energetic weights that keep you anchored to the old reality. Whether it's a toxic relationship, a draining job, or old emotional baggage, holding on to these attachments keeps you tied to the very systems and beliefs the portal is helping us break free from. Take inventory of the relationships, environments, and habits in your life. Which ones feel heavy? Which ones no longer support your growth or align with your true purpose? Detachment doesn't always mean severing ties in a dramatic way. It can simply mean shifting your focus away from what drains you and toward what nourishes your soul. In some cases, it might mean creating healthy boundaries, while in others, it could mean completely stepping away from situations or people that no longer align with your path. Letting go can feel uncomfortable, especially when we've become accustomed to certain patterns or people, even if they aren't serving us anymore. But remember, letting go is an act of self-love. It's a declaration to the universe that you are ready to step into something greater, something more aligned with your soul's journey. When you release what no longer serves you, you create space for the new, the relationships, opportunities, and experiences that will resonate with your higher self and support your growth in the new energy the 10/10ths portal brings. Additionally, detachment extends to our material possessions and our relationship with them. As the portal's energy intensifies, you may find that certain material distractions or attachments begin to lose their importance. This is a natural part of the energetic shift as we move toward a more purpose-driven and spiritually aligned existence. Allow this process to unfold without resistance. Simplifying your life in this way creates room for the spiritual and emotional growth that is on the horizon. By actively engaging in these steps, releasing old patterns, embracing abundance, and detaching from what no longer serves you, you prepare yourself to fully align with the transformative energies of the 10/10ths portal. This is your opportunity to step into a new reality, one where your highest potential is not just a possibility, but an unfolding reality. As you navigate these steps, be aware that there may be one final test. The shadow agenda, in its desperation, may attempt to disrupt your progress. You might experience chaos in your life as things begin to fall apart. Relationships may become strained, emotions may intensify, and external events might shake your sense of security. But remember, these aren't signs of failure. They are indicators that the shadow agenda is losing its power over you. During this tumultuous time, it's essential to stay aligned with your purpose and remain grounded. The agenda wants nothing more than for you to revert to its trap of fear and confusion. But now that you are aware of what's happening behind the scenes, you have the power to push through the resistance. Embrace the energy of the 10/10ths portal as a tool to rise above your challenges and step fully into the life you were destined to live. On the other side of this final pushback lies a world of clarity, freedom, and spiritual sovereignty. It's a reality you've been waiting for, where the abilities and gifts you've admired in others will be yours to claim. As you navigate this transformation, trust that you are supported by the energy of the universe, guiding you towards your highest self. As we conclude this discussion, I want to remind you that the 10/10ths portal is an extraordinary opportunity for all of us. It's a chance to redefine who we are, to let go of the limitations of the past, and to embrace a future filled with potential. Remember, this moment is yours to seize. The time is now to step into your role as an active creator of your reality. Thank you for joining me today on this enlightening journey. If you found this content valuable, please consider subscribing and sharing your experiences in the comments below. Your support means the world, and together we can navigate this transformative time. Until next time, take care and embrace the beautiful shifts coming your way.